Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of emotional intelligence, a topic that's close to my heart. It's about understanding and navigating the complex landscape of our emotions and how they impact our interactions with ourselves and others. We're going to talk about why emotional intelligence matters and how it can be the key to unlocking more fulfilling relationships, greater resilience, and a deeper sense of purpose. Stay tuned as we reveal 5 essential tips to help you master your emotions and improve your relationships. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together. This journey inward, understanding our emotions, it's like shining a light into the deepest parts of ourselves, the parts we sometimes try to hide, even from ourselves. And vulnerability, it's not weakness, it's courage. It's having the audacity to say, this is me, with all my messy emotions, and I'm still worthy of love and belonging. So let's talk about how we start to understand these emotions, these waves that wash over us. It starts with paying attention, noticing those physical sensations, the tightness in your chest, the flutter in your stomach. What are those feelings telling you? Are you feeling joy, sadness, anger, fear? Don't judge yourself for these emotions, just acknowledge them, give them space to breathe. Because when we deny our emotions, they don't just disappear, they fester and grow stronger in the shadows. And once we start to recognize these feelings, we can start to understand the stories behind them. What are the triggers that set us off? What are the patterns in our reactions? This is the heart of self-awareness, of understanding not just what we feel, but why we feel it. And that understanding, my friends, it's powerful. Because when we understand ourselves, we can start to manage our reactions, to make conscious choices about how we respond to the world around us. Empathy, it's not just about feeling sorry for someone, it's about climbing down into the arena with them, feeling with them. Imagine for a moment stepping into the shoes of another person, seeing the world through their eyes, experiencing their joys and sorrows as if they were your own. That's empathy. It's a connection, a bridge between hearts that allows us to truly understand and support one another. And sometimes empathy means setting aside our own judgments, our own need to be right. It's about listening, truly listening, to understand, not to respond. It's about saying, tell me more, and meaning it. Because when we listen with empathy, we create a safe space for others to be vulnerable, to share their authentic selves without fear of judgment. And in that space, incredible things can happen. Walls crumble, connections deepen, and we realize that we're not so different after all. We all crave love, belonging, and to be seen and heard for who we truly are. So let's practice stepping into those shoes, offering a hand of support, and reminding each other that we're not alone in this human experience. Building bridges. Mastering the art of communication. Communication. It's the bridge between hearts. But sometimes, let's face it, we build those bridges with some pretty flimsy materials. We communicate not just with our words, but with our tone, our body language, our silences, and sometimes our words and our actions, they don't quite line up. So how do we build stronger bridges? It starts with authenticity, with showing up as our true selves, even when it's scary. It means speaking our truth with kindness and respect, even when it's difficult. And it definitely means learning to listen, really listen, not just waiting for our turn to speak. Active listening, it's like tuning into a radio station, really trying to understand the message being sent, not just the static in between. And when conflicts arise, because let's be honest, they will, it's about approaching those conversations with curiosity, not judgment. It's about seeking to understand, not to win. Because true communication, it's not about being right, it's about connecting. It's about building those bridges of understanding, brick by brick, with empathy and compassion as our mortar. Weathering the storm, finding your stress-busting superpowers. Stress, it's a part of life, right? But how we handle it, that's where the magic happens. Because let's be honest, when we're stressed, we're not our best selves. We're more reactive, more likely to say things we regret. So, what are our stress-busting superpowers? Well, they're different for everyone, but the key is to find what works for you and to make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. For me, it's about moving my body, getting outside for a walk in nature, feeling the sun on my face. For others, it might be meditation, journaling, listening to music, or spending time with loved ones. The important thing is to find those practices that nourish your soul, that fill your cup so you can show up as the best version of yourself, even when life throws you curveballs. And remember, self-care, it's not selfish, it's essential. It's about giving ourselves the grace and compassion we need to navigate the ups and downs of life with resilience and a whole lot of heart. The never-ending journey. Embracing self-awareness and growth. Self-awareness, it's the foundation of emotional intelligence, the cornerstone of personal growth. It's about taking a long, hard look in the mirror, acknowledging both our strengths and our weaknesses. And let's be honest, that can be uncomfortable. But it's in that discomfort, in that willingness to confront our shadows, that we truly begin to grow. Self-awareness is not a destination, it's a journey, a lifelong process of learning and unlearning, of becoming more comfortable with who we are and who we're becoming. It's about asking ourselves tough questions. What are my values? What are my triggers? How do my actions impact others? And it's about being open to feedback, even when it's hard to hear. Because the people who love us, they see things we don't, and their feedback, even when it stings a little, it's a gift. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become the best versions of ourselves. So, let's embrace this journey of self-discovery with courage and curiosity, knowing that every step we take brings us closer to our full potential. Keep growing, keep connecting. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on personal development. Remember, mastering emotional intelligence is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to a more fulfilling life. So keep exploring your emotions, keep building meaningful connections, and never stop learning and growing.